Tell me about the ticketing. I understand they were hard tickets
Well,
that you would
back
have
in those
to.
days, we had, Northrop was the 4,800 seat house, and we had to have racks that were specially made, and we ordered hard tickets, and each row was in a huge rack, and they were in doors, big drawers
Wow.
that fit these racks, and it was, each opera or each dance event or
Sure,
each
each
whatever
event.
event.
Performance.
And you go around the corner and there was a box, and you were taking the phone order and taking the name and the phone number and the address and taking the order and telling them we would hold tickets for 48 hours unpaid and to send the check, or if they wish
Sure,
to
no
do it.
credit cards at
No,
this point.
all
right?
that stuff. And we worked on that for years and years, and it was huge. And it was a big lottery basis, and they would have all these chairwomen or chairmen from all the different states that were involved in their opera ticket sales. So in a way, it was really kind of groundbreaking in the sense that it was really grassroots. It was really called group sales, and the people in the states or the cities or wherever, or the towns, were the ones that were gathering their friends and holding the parties and holding the dinners, and then they would be submitting their orders. And there was a whole system of where you were a contributor, how long you've been a ticket holder of the Met Opera. There was a whole series of priorities. And then when we were going to the general public, it was a lottery.
Oh.
We literally, the mail came in, dumped in the bag. We had special people who did nothing but process the mail and open it up. You had to date stamp everything, and you kept the envelope, you kept everything.
Proof,
So you
sure.
pulled everything out, and you had this huge thing of orders, and also with notes and diagrams and how people would like people to sit and all
wow.
that. It
Right.
was, and it took a lot. It took a lot of time to fill those orders.
Do you have any memories of your favorite show, your favorite presentation?
As ticket office staff, we did the best we could in explaining the process, especially with the lottery, and even if you got everything in on the day,
Yeah.
that could have sold out
guarantee.
the whole week, half a
Yeah,
week,
sure.
depending upon what the sales were. It was a very physical process. Now we sit at computers and you do a couple tweaks with the mouse and
Run some
right.
algorithm.
And I won't say that it's any easier. It's still the same complication, but this was so physical. I mean, I can remember going, and we hired people who especially came in to what we call audit the tickets.
Oh.
And they, would look at the order, look at the tickets, look at the request, do this, go back, count back the tickets, make sure all the money was correct. Money would, usually to be deposited right off the bat. We had a cash register. We would bring up each opera. It was forever. And what they did is up in what used to be the old dressing rooms of Northrop. We had long tables, and they would fit those huge ticket racks on there. And you would just go, from one order, from one
Physically
opera, pulling
them.
it and pulling
Yeah.
it. And there would be just mounds of tickets,
Wow.
And I think we're really lucky that, everything really went well.
Yeah.
And when you got to the end of the week, those people who didn't like their tickets were so happy to be there and see the opera and see the event.
Beyond the mail, any phone orders or?
Oh, taking phone orders?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, when the tickets went public.
Okay.
Public sale or
Yeah.
on phone order. I tell you, not only for the opera, but for the Nutcracker.
Yeah,
It was
placeholder.
just, again, we were the only hall
Sure.
going on, especially for the opera and the Nutcracker shows. We'd have like 12 or 15 of them, and they'd all be sold out. It's a different kind of focus once they're on the computer. There was a different kind of physical focus on with the hard tickets, just because you were grabbing them by hand, and you hoped if you had the wrong tickets, you put them back in the place where they came from, so when somebody wasn't pulling the tickets, they were
They got the
pulling
right
seats
ones,
together
yeah.
and all that. So
Yeah.
it was more of a physical challenge at that point.